road safety expert from Mobility Engineering, back again for another Q&A. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for sending in your questions. We love those questions. Keep them coming, and we'll keep on answering them. And as I always say with my trusty subscribe pillow, please hit the button that looks a bit like this down there somewhere. We'd love your support to help us get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So hit that button, don't be afraid, and we'll keep the videos and the content coming. Okay, so on to today's question. Today's question is an interesting one, and got us all quite interested and also confused and actually intrigued at the office here. So basically we had a situation where a lady was basically climbing into her vehicle and accessing her vehicle and loading her wheelchair a certain way. And we got pictures around it, and we were asked what is a solution to fix this situation. So I'll try and show you this picture if you can see. What's happening there is a lady is basically getting off her wheelchair. She's got limited mobility, gets off her wheelchair, she climbs into the vehicle and then basically pulls her wheelchair in and then climbs through the middle of the vehicle into the front seat. Very, very painful, very uncomfortable, and actually potentially very dangerous in terms of getting stuck in locations in the vehicle. And if it's hot, you could lose air, you could basically suffocate and so on. So I'll show you kind of what she's doing just to give you a little bit of an example, but I'm not going to completely try it because I don't want to ruin the car, but also I don't think I'm as flexible and as mobile and determined as that client is. But we'll try and give you a bit of an example so you sort of see what's going on. So what this customer is doing is they're coming up to their vehicle, they're basically opening up the boot, and they've got a strap hanging off that handle there so they can pull it down when they're in there. Then what they will do is they will support themselves with their wheelchair, they will get themselves up into the car, then they will kind of climb in to the car, like so, and as they're in the car, they'll grab their wheelchair and they'll pull it up, and then they'll climb through the car, into the middle, and all the way into the driver's seat. And that has got so many potential issues, ergonomic issues, safety issues, comfort issues, and even basically dignity issues if you'd really like to have to travel in that manner. So the question is, what are the options? So there is actually a lot of options to help with this particular customer. What you've got is you've got lifting options, so you can have lifters in the back of your car, and we've done a whole bunch of videos and even a webinar on lifters, and basically, and we'll put links below to whatever is available publicly, and basically you can get a lifter put in the vehicle that will pick up your wheelchair and bring it into the car, and then if you are able to, you might hold onto the vehicle and you might then sort of grab onto the vehicle and walk yourself over either to the passenger or the driver's seat. And then the lifting of the wheelchair is done by the lifter and put into the vehicle. Another option is if you can't basically climb all the way around to the front of the vehicle, which is quite a common thing that people do, but if you can't do that, is you can use what's called a robot arm. So the robot arm, which we'll put a link below to that product as well because it's a very new product in Australia. There's only been one installed so far, but there's quite a few on the way for installation. It's basically an arm that sits in the back of the back of the car like that. It comes all the way around, like this big arm comes all the way around, all the way to the driver's seat, grabs the wheelchair, brings it all the way back around and into the boot of the car. So if I'm not that mobile, basically what I would do is I would go with this chair all the way up to the driver's seat, and then whilst I'm in the driver's seat, whilst I'm near the driver's seat, I will transfer myself out into the driver's seat, like so, push the button, the robot will come all the way around from the back of the car, grab the wheelchair, bring it all the way back in, close the boot, and then I'll just keep driving with my hand controls. So that should hopefully help with the situation. We've got lifters and there's a robotic arm that can help with basically bringing the wheelchair into the back of the vehicle and allows you not to have to climb through the middle of the vehicle to get into there and put yourself at risk. So hopefully that helps with that question. Thank you very much for sending in those questions. We love them. Keep them coming in. We'll keep on answering them. And as I always say, hit that subscribe button down there. Help us get to that 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see you next time.